Hey John, this is your brother. I'm just doing this because I know you have trouble with my recording. So I've been, I haven't checked in with you in a while. I've been pretty pissed off about the last time email I got from you guys and the call you made to me and stuff. And I know you guys. Sorry, I know it's related to the trust. So I've tried not to think about it very much because it does maybe upset me, but. Yeah, anyway, I have to take a break. I know you guys are basically telling me that I have to create my own social system. I have to save money and just deal with this US system, even though I have money there to take a break, even if I want to. After 5 years, everyone I've talked about said, why the hell aren't you getting a break after 5 years? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why these people have this double standard where they obviously would never do this, but they're very happy to have me do it, to put me at risk. So anyway, I'm going to take this. I'm just going to borrow some money because I can't deal with you guys anymore. It's extremely stressful dealing with you guys. And I mean, yeah, so I mean, you got to remember, bro, I'm dealing with you and Tom and then Maria. Maria snaps on me every time I send something in. You know that. You've seen it. Tom plays hide and seek, and he's already a mess, bro. The guy's treated you like crap, and why the hell is he going to treat me like crap? I mean, come on. And then, I mean, you've kind of trying to be, and you're the only one that reaches out to me and kind of keeps up. Which I appreciate, but you're also been pretty against me taking breaks as well until I reach a certain point. But, Maria was the person that came in, we were doing all that financial training, which I appreciate. You really, you were against me even taking a break at that point just to see Dad, hadn't seen him in a couple of years. And you're just like, and then Tom's like, yeah, I think you should have kept going. And I'm like, but Maria's like, Mike, you should go see Dad, So, I just don't think you guys have it. I don't know if you or Tom can possibly mentally, because I'm your little brother and I didn't do everything the way you guys did, even though there's no way in hell I could ever have the chance to after my upbringing and being 15-year-olds, by Tom, taking me to life training and blowing my mind up, and the next 20 years working and slaving on these projects that I never was able to get off the ground. If I had, none of you guys would be complaining. But I didn't have any financial training, and so I didn't have any way to finance them. So, I mean, and I think you guys, it just sounds like you guys just put all that, like that was just a wasted time and that it was all my fault. Like I just fell out of the sky that way. Like, oh, Mike just fell out of the sky. He decided to do all this on his own. Like, bro, my big brother comes in and shows me this thing, tells me that it's cool, and then gets me involved in it. Opens my mind up. I start questioning everything. I start saying things that most people don't see, almost nobody sees. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Tijuana was a safe haven for me because I could talk about things openly there, where other places I was kind of afraid, talking about corporate things that I saw. So anyway, it's just listen. I mean, listening to me, listen how stressed I get just in this couple minutes. So I just had to stop even dealing with you guys at all in that area. Everything else has been fine, bro. Honestly, I think the plan is good that you guys came up with, but it has to be for someone who's healthy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a break for several weeks to get my blood pressure down, get my sciatica chilled out, be able to deal with things, get a break from everything, because I haven't had one in so goddamn long, and I busted my ass. We're all this work. You guys were all trying to get, tell me to get responsible, bro. And then you guys are like, be irresponsible about your health, Mike. We're gonna forget about your health. Why can't you? That's what your last call was to me, bro. You're like, calm down, Mike. Calm down. We're doing our best we can, even though we're forgetting all about your major problem. And when I call you, I talk to you, bro, and you don't even ask me about my blood pressure. You didn't even ask me about my cardiologist. You're like just ignoring it, like it's, And that's the reason I want Colin involved in this trust. Like I want Tom out, and I want Colin in because Tom's just sharing, And I mean, he's just a waste. I love, he's my brother. I love him. He's smart, but he's been very, very bad trustee since he started. And Colin can deal with both emergencies as well as day-to-day stuff. But you guys do great on day-to-day stuff, including Tom, but you're horrible at emergencies. And you don't know anything about medical stuff. And it's like you guys have been trying to pretend you're doctors and you're not, overriding my request saying, just go to a doctor and get some pills. And I did. And I am on pills, but they're so strong, I'm getting dizzy. And they haven't brought my blood pressure all the way down. And there's no way to do that without some kind of break-in. The rest of my body, also hasn't had that break, not just my heart. So, I mean, I just don't even know how to, I don't even know how to argue with you guys. You're like, no, Mike, you're a slave. Okay, we do things like this, but because you were disorganized, you have to go back to work and study until you have either a stroke or you figure out some way in the U.S. system. Bro, the U.S. is the only place in the world where there's no required vacation. 1 in 4 Americans don't get even a vacation day. Oh, I just got dizzy right there. A vacation day or any paid holidays. And that's me. I get no paid holidays or vacation whatsoever, bro. None. I mean, I got like several sick days in case of emergencies, but there's just a couple. I got hurt on the job. I had to pay for that. I mean, the U.S. is freaking horrible, dude. I mean, you guys got lucky. You got long-term jobs, but Maria too had. I know she had contractor jobs here and there. She probably had this situation, but now, dude, the U.S. experiment is pushing people to see how much they can take, and it's bad. And I've been at this since I tried to get so responsible way back in when I started that job. And I took that job thinking, okay, I did really good on this other job where I was doing this like social goods, kind of social good classes. Lasted there a long time. This job, maybe I'll do that. And if they would have given me a chance, I'd still be there. But they wouldn't give me a chance. I did the best I could, and I had to quit because they wouldn't. They discriminate, and I didn't know that until later, and I had no chance. So I had to leave. But I didn't waste my time. It wasn't like I wasn't busting my ass there to do stuff there. So anyway, I need this time off. I have to talk to my boss about it, but I'm just telling you that I have to. I've looked into a loan because I don't have any other choice because I can't deal with you guys. You guys are just like, no, Mike. You have to keep working and pushing yourself and pushing yourself and pushing yourself. That's just the way we are. Me and Tom, I think it's you and Tom. I feel like are just like, nope. And I don't know if you could ever, in your heart, bro, ever give me time off. I just don't know if you can do it. I just don't know if it seems like it goes against your psyche. I mean, when I was going to Cal, right? You came up and you talked me out of going to Cal my first year there for financial reasons, to stay and save money, which I think you probably thought was, I don't know. I think I'm almost positive Mom pushed you into it. She didn't want me to leave, right? The area, even though my relationship with her was extremely dysfunctional from the divorce and all the screaming she yelled at me did during that time. And I didn't know how to save any money, bro. I just wasted a year. I didn't do anything. I did a play when I was there, which was cool, but that was about it. I couldn't save any money because I just don't know how to save money. Nobody taught me, so all I did was work, and I didn't have any real. And at that time, I actually had somebody whose whole family went to Cal, which I probably would have been able to survive. They probably would have helped me, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's water under the bridge. But my point is that you guys, I think you and Tom had this way that you were grown up, and you think that I can fit in that, and there's no way in hell I can ever even come close to that. You have to treat me like I'm somebody you don't even know. That's the only way I'm going to get fair treatment from you and Tom is treat me like somebody you don't know, because this other stuff where you're just like, no, grind, and no break. So anyway, back to the point is, I want to ask you guys, but even my therapist is like, man, you spend a lot of time thinking about this. You need to compartmentalize it. Just put it a few minutes a day, because you're wasting your life just stressing about this whole thing. And I'm like, yeah, I know, you're right. And it's impossible, bro. I'm a weak person. I have a weak personality. Maria too, and you and Tom are solid people. And you guys come in, and Mom too. Mom was a weak. She was a damaged goods too. She was 6 years old. She was ran over by a truck, dude. She was damaged goods. And when you two guys come in and talk, I mean, I know you have good intentions, and Tom maybe too, but you're very strong. And I can't tell you guys no. Like when you told me to stay and keep doing it, I can't say no. I can't say no to Tom either. It's just you're overpowering, and like even and even if it's not the right thing to do, I have a hard time saying no to you guys, and especially you two guys together, bro. It's just, and again, Maria's just Maria. But she flies off the handle all the time. Anytime I've submitted anything, I'm like terrified. So when you say that, when you think you guys are ganging up on me, I don't know if it's that. It's just that it's so dysfunctional. It's so dysfunctional to communicate with you guys. It's hard, and I don't think I'm being facetious here. I mean, Maria has issues. Tom, the way she's, you're the only one that doesn't snap, that doesn't do something weird. And I mean, you've said some things to me in the past that have been like upsetting to me. but you haven't snapped off you don't snap, you know. Anyway, bro, I just want to let you know that I have to do that. I've got to take a break. I've got to talk to my boss about it. But I just kind of want to let you know before I do it. I've already talked to this loan lender. I'm about to go down there today or tomorrow to sign it. And it's not a very big loan. It's just enough so I can get away for like 3 weeks somewhere cheap and just stop and unplug and try and get my body back into shape, get my heart in shape and everything back in shape. And I'm going to work with my boss around his schedule to see what works. But I got to do it. So anyway, okay, thanks, bro. You know, if I can get over this and this mistreatment, I feel like where you guys are just like treating me like a slave and Cinderella. Well, you guys can take vacations, but Mike can't. You know, even all the hard work I've been doing, you can't. But if I can get past that and we can somehow get this solved, I mean, I want to check in with you a lot. I want to just see how you're doing and stuff and say hi. But I probably, you know, right now I've just been too upset. So, because I like talking with you, I want to hang out, you know, build a relationship, you know, shoot the breeze. So, okay, all right, see ya.